everyone would agree when I say that racism is a very sensitive topic to discuss, to speak about, or to even say. But this movie covers that issue in the most elegant way that I could possibly imagine. So, even though I'm not a big fan of horror, I regret nothing after I saw this movie. Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Hi, my name is Myra and welcome back to my channel. Yes, I am back again. And for those of you who don't know, which I'm pretty sure you don't, I have a job right now. So hopefully I can still do this while I do that because I don't want to stop this or stop that. I hope I make sense. But anyway, thank you guys so much for waiting all this time, waiting for my very late reviews lately. So yeah, your support means everything to me. And don't forget to click that bell button besides my subscribe button to know whenever I upload something new. So moving on to the review, I know what I said in my previous movie reviews on how I hate or dislike any horror or thriller movies, or how I might never do any horror or thriller movie reviews. But now I am simply eating my own words because I found out that I could quite enjoy a good, decent horror movie. And surprise! I didn't flinch. Well, sort of, kind of, maybe a little bit flinching. Anyway, moving on to the story. Again, I think the storyline is pretty simple, just like when I talk about life. It's about a black man dating a white woman, and he makes plans to see this woman's parents somewhere far away. But the catch is, he knew that the girlfriend hasn't said anything about the boyfriend being black, and the boyfriend was afraid that the girl's parents wouldn't approve. The girlfriend reassures that everything was fine, and when they arrived, everything seemed fine. The parents loved the boyfriend, even to the point of adoration. But the boyfriend knew something was off, especially when little things start to happen, such as when his phone, the boyfriend's phone, got plugged off while he was charging it, and how the maid and the gardener acting very weird. And it didn't stop there. More things happened that made him want to leave, but he couldn't. And then he figured out why he couldn't go. And boy, did that turn everyone's head around. Figuratively and literally even. First reaction? It didn't scare me much, and I'm a relatively easy girl to be scared of. However, that movie does intrigue me more as it played, making this the first horror movie that I thoroughly enjoyed. Obviously more than Life, even though I am a little bit entertained by that movie as well. The idea that they have is quite horrifying as well, to think people as commodity, as things that other more superior people could use for their own selfish purpose. To think that society might like or endorse people with different traits, not because they feel for that person or because they want some sort of equality, but because they want something else. It got me thinking on how society really is right now. Are some people really that cold-hearted, or can we hope for some equal conclusion to everyone? Regardless of how the psychological part of this movie is played, I have to admit that I enjoyed the movie so much that I didn't realize how much time has passed since the movie started. The storyline, even though it's simple, it's very smooth and easy for people to be fixated at. Also, apparently, there are a bunch of symbolism hidden throughout the movie. I'm pretty certain that the song at the beginning of the movie means something. Also, what catches my attention the most is when the girlfriend, who turned out to be a horrible woman in the end, ate Fruit Loops and drank the milk separately. Apparently, it's a symbolism for racism. And that's just a fraction of the symbolism that's happening in the movie. As for the characters, of course, the one that stole my attention is the main character. Daniel Kaluuya is a brilliant actor, and I've seen him in several movies, including Johnny English Reborn and one of the episodes of Black Mirror. And when he plays the character in that series, he definitely stole my heart. It is so gut-wrenching and it felt so real. Even though what he did is heartbreaking, I just can't take my eyes off him. And that's exactly how I feel when I watch him in this movie. My favorite scene is when he was about to be hypnotized and he goes from, smiling, kind of joke around a bit, to actually being sad and crying without a word. The emotions were very raw and believable. I would give him a standing ovation if I could. Which reminds me, I also like how the people that were subjected to Armitage Horrid's ways can have a very limited facial movements, but is able to project certain things as well. It's like someone fighting inside but got suppressed by another person who actually is controlling their body. One of the greatest example that I saw is when the maid is walking closer to the boyfriend, trying to explain why she accidentally plugged off the charger, and when the boyfriend said something else, she looks sad for a moment, then smile the next. However, she was crying when she was smiling. It was so creepy, yet I understand why she did that. I feel for her. What will you do if you are trapped in your body and didn't have any other choice but to let someone else take control? Another character that I like in this movie is someone that actually makes the movie light and not so heavy, even though the issue that they're dealing with is actually quite serious. And it's the boyfriend's friend named Rod Williams. He is so hilarious, and he is hilarious in the right time and the right place. Also, even though he joked a lot, he cared so much about his friends, and it shows. Even though he got laughed at and ended up having to write down there to see what happened to his friend by himself. Overall, he's definitely a lovable, entertaining, and fun character. So, the question remains, should you watch this movie? Well, if you can handle the issue and if you like some horror involved, then this movie is for you. It's definitely entertaining for me, and this is coming from someone who doesn't really like thriller or horror. So I think if you have spare time and if you want something new besides your usual action movie, then I suggest you watch it. It's worth it. So, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry that this review is really late. Mostly because of the timing that isn't right for me and for the cinemas in my country as well, apparently. But I hope you like this review, and if you do like it, please don't forget to comment below your thoughts, like the video, and subscribe to me because it doesn't hurt and it would really make my day, as I hope this video made yours. So, thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you next time. Bye!